This morning, I'm going to walk you through an entire Ghost setup from start to finish, setting your alert exactly how you need it for Ghost to fire. So, we launched about 48 hours ago, and in the beta, we have had a couple bumps and bruises, and the main one is Tradovate staying connected. It seems we're hitting certain limits with Tradovate, refreshing tokens to keep accounts live and valid. So, a lot of people are just saying their orders aren't executing. So that is an active issue that we are working through, and I am trying to get to the bottom of this as quick as I can. But those are only a small fraction of the errors that are actually coming in. And is what the tickets are that I'm getting the most of are that people are not setting their alerts correctly and syncing them to the actual ticker in Ghost, or they think their webhook for all 7 tickers they're setting up is the exact same, and every single webhook is different for that ticker. So when a signal fires, it only goes to that one ticker. If you use the exact same thing, let's use MGC as an example. If you have a webhook for MGC, but you're using your MNQ webhook for it, it's going to send to Ghost, and Ghost is going to reject it because the ticker doesn't match. So you have an individual webhook for each individual ticker, and they have to be set to each individual alert. So when the signal fires, it goes to Ghost, it matches the ticker it's set up for, and it relays it onto your broker. You can't use the same webhook for everything. It doesn't work like that. No automation does. So let me hop over into Quant Crawler. We'll go through the Ghost setup, and I'll show you exactly how you need to set your alert. So I'm here in quantcrawler.com. Lifetime members already have access to this. Everyone else, this is March 1st. So you come here and you click Launch Ghost. Once you get into Ghost, this is the main dashboard. So here's an issue that some people are having as well, and this is a very simple one. People are putting in a ticket and saying that Ghost isn't taking any trades. I can see in the backend server that they never turned Ghost on. It does not automatically start turned on because the minute you set a ticker, it's live and it's looking. If it gets a webhook, it's going to fire that signal. So some people simply aren't clicking start. So right here it says stopped. This means it's not working. I do have to explain that. So you have to click this button, start Ghost. This then switches over to running. That means Ghost is active. So that's step number one is turn it on. That's step one with all things. Turn Ghost on. Now, the setup for this, whether you're doing crypto, Forex, or futures, the setup doesn't change. It's the exact same for every single sector. So, a lot of people have said, make some content for your crypto people. Can you do a Forex walkthrough? No, because this is the walkthrough. I'm going to set up a futures ticker because that's what I trade every day. I don't trade Forex every day. I don't trade crypto every day. I have that as an option for you. I have a Forex account that's automated. I have a crypto account that's automated just so I can make sure it's working. But I'm not going to make specific videos for sectors because the setup is the exact same. So all you need to do is either add futures ticker, add Forex ticker, or add crypto ticker. Whatever one you're trading in, pick your sector and click add. Now, right here on the ticker symbol, you don't need to customize and do MGCJ2026, or you don't need to do MGC1 exclamation, just MGC. Ghost has whatever ticker you input in here. It has a parsing framework on the back end that when you put in MGC and it receives a webhook signal, it will send that to the appropriate broker that's connected and format it to the appropriate and current contract. The more things you add in, like MGCJ2026, Aaron 26 special, like Ghost has to break all that down. And if it doesn't quickly parse this while you're trying to get into a trade to clear all this down to just MGC, it's going to find the wrong ticker and not execute your trade. So make it simple for Ghost, make it simple for you and for me. Just put MGC. That's it. Or XAU USD. That's it. Or BTC. That's it. You don't need anything else. The strategy name, you can name this whatever you want. Aaron Special Boy 26 and save it. That's fine. Name this whatever you want. Don't put it in the ticker symbol because this is not a ticker. So then add it and it's saved right here. So now we've went to the dashboard, we've logged into our account, which actually I didn't show you that. So let me show you how to log into your account. You'll do this in the setup wizard, but if you want to add additional accounts, you can see here I have Tradovate connected. Come over into your settings. Once you're in settings, you get general. This is your user ID. This has nothing. Don't share this with anybody, but also if you see this, it's not a big deal. I'm the only one that can do anything with this. And actually, when you submit a tech ticket, your user ID comes through. So I can immediately go to the IT server diagnostics, plug in your user ID, and it tells me everything that's going on your account and how Ghost is set up. So you don't need to keep it private, but just don't give it to anyone because they don't need it. They can't do anything with it. So when you come to brokers tab, in the setup wizard, I set up Tradovate already. So you can then do Project X, TradeLocker, CTrader, Coinbase, or Batunix. You can set any of these up. And when you click one of these, it pops you down right here. Project X is at the top. You put in your email, you put in your API key that you get from Project X, and you click connect, and it's good to go. Tradovate right here. This is my Lucid account. You can do a prop firm or you can do your live account if you'd like to, and then Trade Locker and so on. You get it. You just click these and it expands. You connect with OAuth and you rock and roll. So that's how you add new accounts. And these are the brokers that are available. We do not have any other brokers available. If you do not see your broker right here, it means it's not integrated yet and it's coming up. So you cannot connect if you do not have one of these. It's temporary, but this is just for the launch. So now showing you every step, I went back to the dashboard and I'm going back into tickers. And then right here is MGC. For the sake of the video, I'm also going to add MNQ so I can show you the difference. We have two tickers here. So let's go into edit settings on MGC. I'm going to make this as basic as I possibly can. Contracts, I'm just going to leave it at 1. We're not going to use a stop loss and take profit. I'm just going to show you how you can get this set up to get an order taken. Once we're done with that, you can come in and fine tune your settings to however you want. You can check this box and then set your stop loss or your take profit, do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to make this video to show you how you get set up for a trade to execute. So you're in the settings, one contract, nothing else selected, account selected. I'm just going to take one of my Lucid accounts. They allow 100% automation, so I'm not worried about you guys seeing this. And then when I come down here, I have my webhook integration, universal. This is my webhook link. This is how Ghost receives the signal from TradingView. And if you're using the original Bulletproof 1.0.2, you need to use this webhook and this message for your buy signal, this webhook and this message for your sell signal, and then this webhook and 2 exit signals, exit long, exit short, with this webhook and this order message right there in the alert. If you're using the strategy, you only need this right here in the message section and this webhook connected to MGC specifically. So here's what I want to show you guys. Look at this right here. This is not the whole webhook, so I don't mind you guys seeing it. And this is also just a test account. Just remember this. On MGC, the webhook is FF074B. We're not going to do anything else but FF407. You come in right here in MNQ. This is B9DE41F3. If you put this webhook in MGC or you use this webhook for everything, it's going to point everything to this setting or Ghost is going to reject it. So if you have 6 tickers and you use the exact same webhook, you're already failing right out the gate. Each ticker has their own individual webhook that has to be customized in the alert. So just because you have one webhook, they are not all created equal. So that's the only reason I made the second ticker, is to show you that your webhooks are different and they're individualized in each one. Just as another example, let's add a second MGC ticker on here to show you as well that or multiple tickers added of the same ticker also have different webhooks. So if you set this one up to just run with no stop loss and take profit, but this one, let's say, does have a stop loss and take profit, you come down here to this webhook. This one is 7D6162. So that's different than this web or ticker setting, excuse me. So two different strategies, two different tickers technically, but the same ticker in the end. MGC1, MGC2, and MGC1 and MGC2 have different webhooks. So you can point to different settings and strategies for different outcomes on the exact same ticker. So I deleted out the other 2 tickers, but just to show you, the only reason those were there was to show you the webhooks are different on every single ticker that you add, no matter what, whether it's Forex, crypto, futures, you don't use the same webhook. So let's continue on. Edit settings. I didn't save it, so it didn't save this. So let's uncheck that. I'll pick my Lucid account. I have my webhook right here. I have my order messages and I have my strategy. So now let's go into TradingView. So once you're in TradingView and you have your strategy fine-tuned to what you want, you have your BP 1.0.3 strat here. All you have to do once you fine-tuned everything, you like it, you love it, you're ready to actually link it to Ghost, is on your chart, you right-click and you click add alert on MGC. That gets you right here. The very first thing you have to do is select the strategy. Some people are not doing this. Some people are just doing the message and the notifications and then saying this doesn't work. The very first thing, again, right click, add alert, condition. You click the strategy. This is where people are failing. I know it seems weird, but TradingView doesn't know what to send unless you tell it what condition is met. And if your condition is V1.0.3 strategy, you need to select it in here so it knows what to save on the server level to relay back to Ghost when an alert fires. So select your condition, whatever strategy or indicator you're using, make sure that's here. Same as chart if you want the same chart that you're looking at to be the one that actually fires the execution. There's no add condition level because it's all programmed into the strategy. And then alert, open ended, expiration is what I have. You can set yours to whatever you want or whatever your TradingView plan allows. The very next thing is the message section. You now need to come back over to Ghost and copy this strategy message right here. So one click copy and then come back into TradingView. You need to delete every single thing that's in this message, every single thing entirely, and just paste that in right here. And then you're done on here. You then come over to notifications. This webhook URL right here is the one that you're going to replace from Ghost that's specific to your MGC ticker. So then you come back in here and you click copy URL. You then paste that in right here. And again, this one right here is the one that is specific to this specific setting that you are putting together right here. So this is for MGC right here. And then I click create. That's it. Once you've done that and Ghost is turned on and your accounts are connected, your alert is live. You can see that right here. I just set this up. I have other alerts going. My logs are going right here. I'm having alerts fire on MNQ. I'm having all kinds of things going, as well as a ton of people have not had any issues with orders placing or exiting or anything like that. So this is the exact walkthrough what we just did of how you set an alert. If what you did looks any different than what I just did for the strategy, that's why your orders aren't firing. You have to do it exactly how I just did it. That's the same for crypto, Forex, and for futures. If you're using a different indicator or a different strategy, when you are in Ghost, you can come down here into the custom webhook and you can build out your own with a webhook URL endpoint where Ghost is going to send the request. So these are the variables. If you know how to do this, great. If you don't know how to do this, skip it. Please skip it. So once you have added that and you have saved your settings and your alert is set, all you need to do when you come back to the dashboard is make sure your account is connected, Ghost is turned on and running, and it does not say start Ghost. It says stop Ghost here and running. This means Ghost is active and ready to receive a webhook, and this is where it shows your configured tickers. When you go into a position, they'll appear right here. That is everything you need to do in order to get Ghost set up, running, and operating. So when you receive a webhook, Ghost is going to send out that trade to the connected broker that's also linked in the ticker in the dropdown.